Hi guys, welcome back. It's Lisa. Today we're going to be working on a crafting project, and this is a collaboration project that I'm working on that's been hosted by Anne over at Annie's Simple Life. She put out the offer for this collaboration, so I decided I would participate in this simple spring project. So today we're going to be doing a glass etching project. And so what I have here is just some glass etch that you can pick up at Michael's. And also I have a votive or a hurricane that I picked up at Dollar Tree. And then two different sizes of masking tape. And so I'm just going to go ahead and get started taping off my hurricane here. Okay, and so I'm just going to be taping off this hurricane with masking tape. And you can always use stencils. They make stencils for this glass etching, but I chose not to use the stencil. I chose to create something a little bit more freestyle, so that's why I'm using the masking tape. And if it's not straight I'm just kind of eyeballing it. If it's not straight to your liking, you can always just kind of start over with. That's the great thing about the masking tape. It's pretty flexible, so. Okay, and now I'm just adding a smaller tape here, just to complete the bands around the glass. Okay, now that I've gotten my masking tape put on the glass and I've got it smoothed down around the edges here, like this, I'm going to be going ahead and painting the etching cream onto this. You probably do want to wear some protection on your hands when you're working with this etching cream because it is a form of an acid, so you want to be safe. And I'm just going to be painting this etching cream on the glass. In between the bands of the tape, just like that. And as I mentioned earlier, you can buy this. You can buy stencils, etching stencils. However, I wanted to create something a little bit more free form, and so I have chosen to make my own stencil in this case with the masking tape. But if you have a favorite stencil that you'd like to put on glass, you can certainly do that. Okay guys, I've got the etching cream all painted onto the glass here, and you're supposed to let this sit for 60 seconds, and then you can go ahead and start rinsing it off with just cool water. Now, letting it sit longer won't create a greater etching. Once it's etched, it's just etched and it's going to stop working, so it only takes 60 seconds. So you can leave it on longer than 60 seconds. It's not going to give you a deeper etching. It is simply just going to stop working after 60 seconds. So I'm going to go ahead and rinse this off in the sink. And again, you want to be careful when you're rinsing this. You want to have some protection on your hands, and you do want to have some eye protection if you, in case there's any splashing. You want to rinse this under a gentle stream of water. Okay guys, and now the etching has been completed. I'm just taking the tape off of it. As you can see, it's left this really pretty translucent etching on the glass, and then we have the nice transparency, and again, just like so. You want to dry it out with some paper towels. And there you go. And there you go. A nicely etched little hurricane. So it doesn't cost a lot of money. The most you're going to spend on this project is going to be the etching cream. And if you have any extra etching cream left over inside that container there, you can just put it right back in its original container and it's fine to use on another crafting project. But yeah, there you go. a beautifully etched little hurricane. And you can do this with any of your inexpensive finds, like from Dollar Tree, to dress things up a little bit and give them a little bit of interest. And so I'll go ahead and get started on etching the other two hurricanes that I have as well. Okay guys, I'm just putting the finishing touches on this Simple Spring project, and I have gone ahead and etched the 3 hurricanes, as you can see, and now I've gone ahead and I'm just going to use them as floral arrangements, use them for floral arrangements. So just adding some finishing touches to them, and I'm going to add them to my dining room table just for my everyday spring decor on the table. So we'll go ahead, now that I'm done with this, and we'll go ahead and get these arrangements on the table. Okay guys, the Simple Spring project has now been completed, and I'm going to be using these glass etched vases as my everyday centerpiece. And so I hope you guys will give this Simple Spring project a try. And I would like to thank Anne over at Annie's Simple Life for this wonderful collab. It's been a lot of fun. And I would like to thank each of you for stopping by at Cozy Casita. You are always welcome.